Hey, all you Splinterheads. Thanks for dropping by. If you're new here and you like this kind of content, or if you've been following me for quite a while and you like this kind of content, please think about giving me a thumbs up and a subscribe. With that said, today, big news announcement from the team, and I couldn't wait to get home from work to tell you all about it. Spoiler alert. If you dropped by to see me get salty again, it's not going to happen today. But after I go through what's happening, at the end of the video, I'll explain my feelings on it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so what is the event? The event is Splinterlands' 5-year anniversary. So it's been 5 years since the team opened the Steam Monsters website, or whoever opened it, and they started selling the alpha packs. So they wanted to celebrate. Now, if you were at the town hall on Monday, or if you were not at, but if you were listening to it, then you heard them tease it. So, and over the last couple of days, a lot of people have kind of guessed that it was going to be DEC that was burnt, because that's kind of the most logical thing. So with that said, the event is basically about burning DEC. Okay, so I'll leave the link to this Peak D website article in the show notes if you haven't read it yet, for handy reference. So basically, the team has a bunch of nice prizes that they're going to put out to get a bunch of DEC burnt. Okay, so obviously the DEC burnt should help the value of DEC go up. So that's the whole idea, right? So, okay, that's what it is. When is it? Okay, so it's going to be open for a month, starts May 30th, and ends on June 29th. Okay, and I'm not going to read this whole thing, but I'm just going to summarize it. There's going to be a special page on the Splinterlands website where you can go in and you can burn DEC or DECB. Okay, and it's going to be well, let me step back one. They're creating a brand new tab on the shop page, so that's where it's going to be. Okay, the purpose is to specifically go in there and burn DEC towards this. Basically, it's a raffle. Okay, so with that said, it's also time gated, meaning that to get the best bang for your buck, or the best bang for your DEC, you need to do it right up front, first day. Okay, right up front, each DEC is worth 3 points. As time goes along, each DEC slowly gets worth less until the end, where each DEC is worth 1 point. Okay, so the point behind this is that the team wanted to make it so that some whale couldn't wait until the very end and snipe it. Okay, or whoever, arbitrarily sneak through and win a title by sniping it. So that's still possible, but you would have to spend a lot more in the end to do it. Okay, with that said, you can burn DEC or DECB. Okay, now we're going to skip over this first part and come back to it. Okay, because the first part is a leaderboard. I want to get to basically what in effect is a raffle. Okay, so after that, they show you the leaderboard stuff is really nice, but it's going to go to people who are wailing out, throwing lots of DEC down. Okay, I'm not for or against it. I'm all for this event, right? And here in a few minutes, I'll give you my reasoning behind that. This is coming from a guy that likes to complain a lot, so take it for what it's worth. I'm not complaining about this one, but some really big, juicy prizes going on here. Okay, so first off, well, let's go through the prizes first. Okay, You've got 200 land plots going up. You've got 100 alpha packs. You've got 250 beta packs. You've got 500 untamed packs. You've got 1,000 nightmare packs. You've got 1,000 Rift Watchers packs. And to top it off, you've got 25 Roonies. Now, they don't really say if they're giving them away one at a time or if they're giving them away in groups of 10s or anything. They don't say that. They just say there's a lot of prizes on the table. Okay, now, how do you get your raffle ticket? Quote unquote, air quotes, okay? Because I see this as a raffle, basically, okay? You get your raffle ticket by burning DEC. And for every 10,000 points worth of DEC you burn, you basically get one ticket, okay? Now, if you wait till the end, it's going to cost you 10,000 DEC to get you one ticket, okay? If you do it right up front, you're going to get a little bit, roughly 3 times as much for your value. So for 10,000, you're roughly going to get, and I'm just doing the math off the top of my head, so I'm going to probably screw it up, but you're going to get, each 1,000 DEC will get you 3,000 points. So you can extrapolate that and do the math, okay, to get where you need to be. But I would, my plan is to do it on the first day. I'm going to take my total amount, do it on the first day, get the most points I can, and it's just going to ride, okay? So, okay. So in total, they end this up by saying over 35, it's not over, it's more than 35,000. A future Bronzedragon coming in while I was editing this video. I meant to say 3,500, not 35,000. Over as a direction. Anyway, so going back to the leaderboard, okay, so these are the big dogs, right? These are the people that are going to throw down some serious cash for DEC, okay? So what's available here are titles. The top 10 will get the Burninator title plus some land. The number 1 will get an entire tract. Number 2 and 3 will get 50 plots each. Number 4, 5, 6, and 7 will get 25 plots each. And 8, 9, and 10, 10 plots each. Now, rounding out the top 200 after the top 10, there are titles available, the Incinerator and the Scorcher, but they do not get plots or tracks or whatever. So the big dogs who put in a lot of money are going to have a title plus a bunch of land plus chances to get all of the other prizes, because don't forget, they get them all. Now, some people may complain, right? They say, oh, the whales are at it again, or they're going to... It's like that in any raffle type situation. The person that can afford to win, can afford to buy more tickets, usually wins more. Okay, you increase your odds. So, with that said, I did want to, and then there's more to this though. Okay, so they go on to say that this is not just going to be burnt. You're going to get guild power out of it, okay, to help your guild out, okay? So everything that you burned will be turned into guild power for you. And if you've been keeping up with the news on how when the new system goes into place, you can use your guild power and you take a certain percentage with you if you happen to leave that guild, right? So that the guild power will become useful when that system goes live, okay? But until then, it's, sorry, I keep slapping, I'm using my hands a lot. I'm not from New York, but so anyway, it gets you a side effect. It gets you an extra bonus on top of just burning it for the quote-unquote raffle tickets, okay? So the details are you get 1-to-1 rate. So you spend 50,000, or if you get 50,000, okay, so 50,000 DEC equals 50,000 guild points. guild power. I was rereading the paragraph because I was making sure that I don't believe the 3 times points that you get in to enter the contest affects your guild power. So in other words, if I spend 50,000 DEC, burn 50,000 DEC right up front in the contest and get 150,000 points, I think that's still going to be 50,000 guild power. I have to reread that, but I think that's the way it is. Okay, yeah. So, and once that comes into the game, you can contribute that to, use it for whichever building your guild needs to level at the time, right? And like I said, when the new system goes in play, if you happen to leave, you'll take a certain percentage of that with you. So, that pretty much covers the basics. Like I said earlier, the way I feel about this is I thought about it all day. And on the way home, in my brain, it was rattling around the brain on the drive home. I just thought, I'm like, this is just a raffle. Most of us have been to events where they go around, sell tickets. The proceeds go to help something out, benefit something, right? In this case, the team is putting out a bunch of prizes they've had in their coffers, and the benefit goes to the value of DEC. Of course, if DEC goes up, the team as large DEC holders stand to benefit, obviously, but right off, this is not like going straight in their pockets or anything, okay? In fact, I think it's a good thing. It's a pleasant way to have a 5-year celebration. Of course, the whales are going to get the big prizes, but hey, you got to spend big money to get that, and you've got to, like I always say in my shows, you've got to consider your own budget and whether it's worth it to you financially. And everybody has, you weight things differently depending upon how important they are. So with that said, you know what? I've got 4 packs that I want to open just to round off the video. And I needed to get them open because I want to go ahead and add them to my deck. So I have 4 Gladius cases. So let's go ahead and round out this video by opening some Gladius cases. Oh, nice pack. Commons are Isgald, Crash, love Crash, and Alva. Okay, let's go with the rare. We got Lisa Fox. Play her once in a while, not too often, because usually in the higher mana matches where she would come into play, I have other cards I like to play. What do we got here? Marisol. I like her. I play her frequently, so that will be used. Let's go next. Two rares, a little bit better than average. My commons are Isgald again, Alva again, and Crash again. Same commons as the last pack. So we got 2 rares. Let's see what's going on here. We got Sarius. Play her once in a while, low mana. And Relinor. Once in a while, not too often. Obviously, I would put him in the 2nd position. But once again, I think I have a few other cards that I would play over him. Standard pack, 1 rare. Commons are Isgald again. 3 packs, 3 Isgalds. 3 packs, 3 Crashes. Whistling Damon, I like that card. And another, so 3 packs, 3 Alvas, 3 Isgalds, 3 Crash. I guess that's why they're called commons, right? And a Sarius, another Sarius. Okay, and here's the last one just to round things off for this video. Come on, let's go. 2 rares, a little bit better than average. Whistling Damon again. Helmet. Catrelba. I like that card. I like that card. And we've got another Relinor and another Lisa. Okay. So this has been Bronzedragon, dropping a little bit of a news article on you. Check the details of the video if you want the link so you can read through and know what you're going to be up for if you decide to join the contest. Like I said, I would advise everyone get their DEC. Usually, you know, I'm not like the bandwagon jumper, and I'm usually the salty guy. I understand that. It's just due to my outlook on life. But I like this, having a pleasant, pleasant little contest like this to celebrate their 5 years. But if you plan on getting in on the action, I would do it the first day, day 1. So that means get your DEC now. So I guess I've done my job for today. So thanks for dropping by. If you like this type of content, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a thumbs up. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. Hope everyone is happy and healthy on your side. And this is Bronzedragon signing out, saying see you on the flip side.